Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, November 6, 2019. Oh, that's really tall grass. And right, I remember that we saw this mysterious place from the distance, and as we got closer we found out, hey, that's a pen. That's a pen for some animals that are no longer here or so, and that belongs to, where is it? To the village down there. So that's cool. This was really a nice place to spend the night, and yeah, I'm quite amazed by this terrain, because there's a village and there's a village, and I think there is even another village in the vicinity or so, because I remember having seen so many villages as we explored this region last time, that I'm quite sure there is a third village somewhere nearby. So that's cool. That's really amazing. Oh, skeleton guy. Let's do something about the skeleton guy so that we can just explore this beautiful terrain. Hey, you. Okay, this one is not talking to us. That's fine. Let's find out how they get down from there. Ooh! Alright, that's apparently the way how they get down from there. Ah, creepers. Creepers. What has this creeper done? Well, do I really like to know what this creeper has done? I don't think so. But yeah, let's see. What do they? Ooh, another compass and some empty map. An empty map. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't really like to steal things from you, but when you provide me with 3 empty maps and we still need 3 maps, then thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all of this. Do you have other things I can grab? Oh man, I'm terrible. I'm very terrible. So okay, I'm too curious. I have to find out what happened up there with the creeper, at least if I can find a way up there. And yeah, so what's going on? Well, there is not so much to discuss, since last time not so many things have happened. Well, Lewis Hamilton happened. He won the next World Championship in Formula 1, the next Formula 1 World Championship. That's cool. That's pretty amazing. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. I'm quite impressed. So, ooh, it's also a large hole. This creeper explosion caused. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, maybe we can fix a few things so that the drop is not as deadly as it is right now when you come down from there. Crazy creepers every time. All right, maybe like that. Let's put this thing here, and move on. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton won for the 6th time the Formula 1 World Championship. So that's cool. That's really impressive to be that consistent, to be that focused, to just achieve all those things. I mean, this is super cool. This really shows and proves a lot of dedication, and yeah. Oh, more maps, but I think we have more than enough maps, so I will just take your paper, but I don't... Oh yes, I need the paper. I need the paper for changing the scale of the map. So okay, I think that's enough. I think we grabbed enough things from them. Let's just move on. Okay. For a brief moment I thought, hey, there's another skeleton, but no, it's just an iron golem. And this is a neat passage to the other side, I hope. Well, not as good as I hoped for. Let's get out of here. So yeah, there's that. And basically that's it. That's all that has happened since the last episode. So not that spectacular, unfortunately. But yeah, that's sometimes it's like that. That you just don't experience so many things. Oh yes, there was one thing on... Have I talked about this? Yes, I talked about this. Alright. Never mind. I just... Woo! Alright, there are some spiders, some creepers. I don't want to join them down there. This could be bad. This could be very bad. So yeah, let's move on. I do have some interesting plans for Minecraft since last time, and since I started to think about the idea of building this museum, the real museum, or real building, so not just using my cave and trying to convert this cave into some kind of museum. No. I'm really speaking about a new building that has to be erected. I started to do some more research on a few things in Minecraft. I don't want to spoil them right now because we are still quite far away from home. We still have to explore 3 additional maps. So this will take some time. But yeah, I started to research some things, few things about Minecraft, and I must really say it's quite cool when you start to reach some... Oh yeah, there's another village. As I said, there are a lot of villages in this area, so that's cool. It's really cool when you start to read up about all the game mechanics of a computer game, when you start to read about all the underlying principles that are encoded in the game mechanics and how the game in general is designed. So I find it all the time super interesting, super even spectacular to learn more about the laws of a game, so to speak, because it is really amazing. Those game mechanics create and shape virtual environments you accept as... What is this? Oh, that's just a zombie, alright. You accept as your home, at least for a brief moment of time while you're playing the game. And... Ooh, spooky noises. When you then learn more about how exactly the developers are doing this, then it's like, well, it's not really like getting real world scientific results that say, okay, our world is like this because we found this result. But it's a little bit similar, like, okay, we are really... Okay, what kind of craziness have I now learned? We are really getting closer to quick charge. What is quick charge? Well, let's get quick charge and let's get the diamonds. So, white wool. I mean, we can leave the sandstone and... Wait. I think I need 2 blocks to close the gap up there. Ooh, enchanted golden apple! A notch apple! Wow! This is crazy what we find down here. We are encumbered right away. What have I... What is this? Check your recipes. What kind of What is going on with golden apples? Why so many golden apples? That's crazy. Alright. We just got 4 golden apples and 2 notch apples in 1 pyramid. This is crazy. This is just crazy. But how do I escape from here? Alright. Maybe like that. Yoinks. Let's reclaim the torches. Get back to the surface and realize that we are 1 block short. Oh, is it already? Oh, yes, it's already nighttime. Ugh. Let's throw down the bed. Man, we are making no progress at all today. That's bad. That's very bad. All right. So I like to fix this real quick. So let's just get out here and search for some sandstone or so. Ooh, there's a creeper guy. We can throw down. I don't want to. Okay, here we should. Yes, there's sandstone. That's marvelous. Let's grab this. Don't want to cause a huge... Okay, I hope this is not resulting in... Okay, it's good. Yeah, so I find it super interesting to just learn about the underlying principles, the underlying mechanics, and how the world was created, because this makes it so interesting to me. And I really hope I can do something cool with the knowledge I gained. I mean, yes, I'm currently not very specific with what I'm saying, but I find it just cool, and I think it's also a little bit part of my research, that I research computer games and that I research computer game mechanics and how computer game mechanics are designed and how they encode this knowledge and the underlying principles of a computer game. Well, in my case, I just look at them in order to find out how to encode knowledge that should be learned by playing the computer game. But also just from, hey, this knowledge is this part of the game. This knowledge creates the game world, and now I really know the formula. Now I know the equation. Now I know more about how the game works, and this makes it super cool, super interesting to me. So I'm not quite sure if you can still follow me and if it's not a little bit weird, but yeah, I just, maybe I'm just a nerd. Maybe that's what it comes down to. So yeah, I do have some additional ideas now for the time when we are done with the expedition. And since a very long time, I really feel a little bit the desire to get back to our tower and to do some building, because as I started this long expedition, it was like, okay, I just want to walk, I just want to see this beautiful landscape, I just want to play the game. And by now, well, I still like to play the game, but it was more about just exploring, just seeing new places, experiencing great things. And now it starts to turn. It starts to turn towards, okay, I saw so much. Now I gained so much more ideas and new concepts and creative things in my mind that I really want to implement them. So it's really surprising how many different kind of play styles and approaches Minecraft supports, and how I observe those different approaches in myself. I mean, this makes it super special, super cool, super interesting. And yeah, it's cool. It's a really special game. Not sure, it's pretty basic, but you can still do so many things, and you get inspired by so many other things. So that's just great. That's really amazing. So yeah, there's that. I had pretty good teaching yesterday. This winter term really seems to be one of my best teaching experiences since a very long time. And that's not because I personally have changed or my approach to teaching has changed. No, I was all the time, when I had to do teaching, then I tried to do it in the best possible way. But this time the group is just great. There are so many different opinions, but everyone really is open to share their opinions, and so we do have often some discussions, and this makes it super cool, super interesting. Because yeah, I talked about this, that I like those discussion-based sessions where it's not just me who talks and tries to present and to convey some information that may or may not be useful for the students. It's more like, okay, we do have an exchange going. We all try to learn more, or to discuss things, to open our minds, and that's really a thing I thoroughly enjoy, and I think, cool, that's great, that's really fun. I really hope that the projects, I mean, it's the standard seminar, the teaching and learning using virtual reality and augmented reality seminar, and so the students once again have to develop their own systems, their own AR, VR learning and teaching systems, and I really hope that all the groups will have some great results, will have some great projects at the end of the semester, because yeah, this would be great. This would be super great. I would be super happy for all of them that they got that far, that they achieved this, and that they have to show something. And this also was the thing I find quite interesting, as I talked to one of my students, and yeah, he basically saw the value in, with this course I can get something I can show to others, to actually show them what we are doing, what am I studying, why am I here, why do I learn this. And this was also cool, because I really thought, hey, I'm not only helping them to grow, to become a better person of themselves, I also, or they for themselves, have found a good purpose, a clear purpose in what they are doing. And oh, we found yet another meteor crater. That's cool. And this is great. This is just great. This is super cool, because when they see purpose in what they are doing, or when we in general see purpose in what we are doing, we feel way more motivated, we feel way more engaged with our projects, and we have an a personal drive to try our best to learn, to try new approaches to really solve the goal, to achieve something. And this is amazing. This is just great. And this goes a little bit along the lines, I'm not quite sure if this also, because this year I heavily got back into endurance sports, as you know. So there was a period last year I did still some endurance sports, but not as much as this year. So with being back in endurance sports, I feel, of course, often I still get disappointed and annoyed by all this craziness that happens at work. Speaking of craziness that happens at work, right, there's one thing, oh dear, there's one thing I can tell you that happened since last episode. Well, I work for 2 individual chairs at my university, and the pedagogy group came to the it's really a good idea to have a train the team day. So I found it super cool, super amazing, just great, just marvelous. This is really a thing we should do. But instead of making it up to everyone if they really want to join, or how they want to go about this training day, it became a mandatory thing. And I mean, even this would be good, but the problem is that at the same time I also work for the Human-Computer Interaction Group, and our core research topic is virtual reality. And the Improve Your Team Day, Train Your Team Day will be about an introduction into virtual reality. And I was just asking, yeah, that's great, but I research virtual reality for years by now, and I don't really see a point of learning about what virtual reality is. I mean, so yeah, there are some hilarious situations you experience during your day at work, so, or when you work at university, but that's fine. That's great. Oh yes, I was talking about endurance sports. I noticed last time, was it the episode before that I often jump from topic to topic. Sometimes I get back to the original topic. Sometimes I just forget about the topic I was discussing, and I just talk about different things without ever returning back to the original topic or so. So yeah, that's also an interesting approach, but that's me. That's the good old icebergs. The good old coffee break way, I guess. Yeah, endurance sports. I do have the feeling that despite sometimes being very annoyed and being very disappointed also when some annoying things happen, not things like I have to learn what virtual reality is, but more PhD related things or emotional things or so. But still, with being now really into sports again, I feel I'm just way more motivated and way more engaged, way more positive in general. So, oh no, hi. So I really see a strong correlation between the amount of sports I do and my positive attitude towards things. So I talked about this in the past quite a lot, how I really like to inspire you to do more sports and so on, but yeah, I think this is just another way, or just another motivational speech or something like that. Alright, as Hannah said, we set up shop, and I think it's time to end off this episode. Surprisingly, I managed to complete those 2 Minecraft days without having a clear idea what to talk about. I hope a few things made sense. I hope you found it entertaining, and yeah, I hope I see you again in the next episode. And if you want me to talk about a specific thing, please suggest a topic in the comment section. I would highly appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!